They were playing with a lot of speed out there, Washington was. Just what's kind of the takeaway from a game like this that you guys can use?
I think it's actually a good lesson of, some of the stuff that you hang your hat on to start training camp and to build a foundation of a team. That stuff never goes away. And I thought we had done a good job of it up until a certain point. I thought that stuff let us down. Transition defense in our own pace, we had talked about it. So I thought it was obviously a credit to them. They played fast. I thought it's a good lesson for us of you can layer on as much as you want to layer, but it always comes down to the foundation. If the foundation is not good, none of the other stuff really matters.
It was your first chance of seeing Ty out there.
Yeah.
Just what are your initial impressions of him out there on the floor?
Yeah, I thought he played really well for a guy who, really didn't know anything of what was going on for us. I thought he played within himself. I was impressed with some of the passing he made. I thought when we got sticky on offense, it hurt us, and he kind of helped us by just getting the thing moving from A to B, which is I thought was pretty impressive for a guy in the situation that he's in. So I thought he definitely helped the group. Looking forward to getting some film with him, getting another practice under his belt, and seeing an improved version of him as well.
What growth are you seeing from Jared Butler particularly? Obviously, you had some time with him last year in the G League as well. Just in the Summer League, what kind of areas of growth are you seeing from him?
Yeah, the competitiveness has definitely ramped up for him. Some of the picking up full court, that kind of gives us some juice is good. I think on offense, we've worked a lot with him on his shooting. He's a really good shooter, but being able to find some good threes out there, I think he's found a lot of good ones out there. And then just playmaking, he shoots the ball as well as he does. Guys are getting him off of the line, being able to not only connect us A to B, but make the right play once he's not playing outside the line. So I thought he's done a good job of that. He's definitely helped the group. He's definitely getting better. But his attention to detail has been impressive as well.
One action that you guys seemed to find a little bit of success with was that high ball screen with Kaysen and Jared. Just what is that sort of action, just guard to guard sort of pick and pop afford you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's, the game is a lot of pick and rolls. I think a lot of times it's with the five. I think we've tried to explore different ways to get different matchups and different guys in the action. So it's a way to exploit people defensively. It's also for us a way to put, two of your better guards in the action with some stuff that happens on the backside as well. So, Summer League's a great opportunity for us to look at a lot of different things with a lot of different guys, and that's just another way that we're trying to do it.
And you mentioned the area for improvement on the defensive end, but there seemed to be a lot of communication out there, guys just hollering at each other, having each other's backs.
Yeah.
Is that at least encouraging to see that element of it kind of playing out here in Summer League?
Absolutely. I think that's, again, we'd like to be a team that we hang our hat on that type of stuff. We didn't give them a ton defensively in training camp, but communication was one of them. You're just not going to have as much time to know as much as what's coming at you, but you can always talk through it, So that's definitely encouraging. There's always the things that we can get better at, but I thought that was a great example of some things that we can take away as a plus as well.
Washington just seemed to play with a lot of speed out there. Just what are the biggest takeaways from this game in particular, and kind of the speed that they were playing with?
That's what Summer League's all about. Which team can have the most pace, the most energy, and they got the better of us today for sure. They seemed to get to the rim with ease, and we didn't have enough resistance. So yeah, I think that's what it was.
Offensively, it was a low turnover game for you guys. I think you finished under 10. Just did you feel like you guys have a lot of cohesion, kind of chemistry out there on the floor?
At times, and then at times not. It's hard playing with different groups of guys and having a feel for each other. So that's the hard part about it. But there's no room for excuses. But it is what it is.
You personally, obviously, you found your stroke. Just what was working for you out there? What were you feeling?
Yeah, I just try to take what the defense is giving me and, make simple decisions and, whatever they give me, I take. And that's just all it was.
You obviously have some experience with the Thunder last season. How is that helping you this year in Summer League?
The familiarity with guys and coaching staff and plays and all that helps. I can just focus on the game more so and not be so caught up in new scenario, new setting. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, it's been great.
What's it been like for you seeing a guy like Ousmane Dieng, and obviously seeing him last year, seeing him this year, getting a chance to play with him in summer? What have you noticed from him?
It's been great, man. He's a great player, and he's just at the beginning of where he can be as a player and as a person. So I love it, and I love seeing his growth for sure.
And then also got to ask you about Kaysen Wallace. You guys connected on a couple of pick and pop actions early in that game. What's that like, getting a chance to work with him a little bit?
I love Kaysen. He's the temperament he has is just awesome. It's cool to see, and I think he's going to be a great player too. He's super solid and super efficient, so I love it.
This group, there's so much communication out there on the floor. There seems that you guys seem to build your own energy. What is it about this group that kind of has that sort of energy to it?
I think we like playing with each other. I think we like each other as people. Nobody seems to be super odd or a sore thumb. So I think that's why. And good job by the Thunder getting these group of guys together because they're such great guys. So I think that's what it is.
And just last thing for you, with that in mind, I mean, everybody's here at Summer League for seems like different reasons, right? Like rookies are here to get their foot in the door, guys are fighting for contracts, but it seems like everyone's trying to play the right way for the Thunder.
Right.
Have you noticed that, and what does it feel like to be with those guys out there on the floor like that?
Yeah, and it's just the culture that they impede on you, and you kind of have to buy in, or you will stick out like a sore thumb. And so a testament to the Thunder and what they do and what they preach, and so it's easy to follow along with the culture. So yeah.
Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it.